Good afternoon. My name is Ralph Wakefield. I am the artistic director of the Pelican Playhouse in Miami Springs. And this afternoon, we would like to welcome you to the Pelican Playhouse Pandemic Production Presents of A Christmas Carol by Charles Dickens. Now, I have to tell you, after the birth of Jesus, this is my favorite Christmas story. It was, in fact, the very first show I ever directed back when the Earth's crust was still cooling at South Aid Senior High in 1971. A few years later, I was lucky enough to be part of the cast at the Coconut Grove Playhouse doing A Christmas Carol, where I got to be Scrooge in his prime. And that show was designed by Mr. Kenneth Kurtz. So the theater company is really a little small world. This weekend, 11 years ago, we produced this show at the All Angels Episcopal School with Mr. Kenneth Kurtz as Scrooge. And we are blessed to have him reprising the role that he was designed to play, no acting required. I would like tonight to, first of all, thank the people that are responsible for this. Usually we praise these people at the end of the show, but let's be honest, when the show's over, most of you are going to leave, and we want you to know who these people are. So we're doing it now. First of all, many thanks to Artistic Director Geraldine Fernandez, Tech Mom Mary Reed for navigating the On This Stage website and doing all of our sound effects, Batman Rick Reed, our technical support savior, costumer extraordinaire Dee Paquette, artists Robin Reed and Tabitha Daisy. You can go on the website and see some of their fabulous art and actually purchase it in our merchandise section. Scenery changer and mute monitor Helen Louisi Mills. Mr. Kenneth Kurtz, personal technical assistant, Mr. Bob Squire. And last but not least, my favorite theater manager and wife, Nancy Jones. Now, before we go, some quick shout outs. I'd like to shout out to all the members of the Christ Journey Church drama team in attendance today, and former Miami Springs City Manager Jim Borgman, who was instrumental in starting the Pelican Playhouse back in 1999. And finally, all our fellow Pelicans, friends and family who are here to get a jump start for their Christmas spirit. And one more word, this is a live stream event. So if your screen freezes, go up to that little circular refresh button and hit that, and that should get you back in the game. Now, sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
The scene is London. The time is Christmas Eve, 1843. The weather is cold, bleak, and biting. Within a simple warehouse, we find the office of Scrooge and Marley. Marley was dead to begin with, but Scrooge never painted out old Marley's name. There it stood, years afterwards, above the warehouse door, Scrooge and Marley. The firm was known as Scrooge and Marley. Sometimes people new to the business called Scrooge Scrooge, sometimes Marley. He answered to both names. It was all the same to him. Did I mention Marley was dead? Yes, old Marley was as dead as a doornail.
Bob Cratchit, what are you doing?
Putting a little coal, sir.
Leave the fire alone. Stop wasting my coal and my time.
Beg your pardon, sir.
No, but he was a tight-fisted hand at the grindstone, Scrooge. A squeezing, wrenching, grasping, scraping, clutching, covetous old sinner.
God save you, Uncle.
Oh, it's you, nephew.
Merry Christmas.
Bah humbug, Christmas. Bah humbug.
Christmas? A humbug? You don't mean that.
Oh, I do. What right have you to be merry? You're poor enough.
What right have you to be dismal then? You're rich enough.
Ah, humbug. What good has Christmas ever done you?
Not a scrap of silver or gold in my pocket, to be sure.
Precisely.
But I believe Christmas to be a time of goodwill on earth and peace on earth.
Good. Humbug, humbug, humbug.
Don't be cross, Uncle.
What else can I be? When I live in such a world of fools, what's Christmas but a time for paying bills without money? A time for finding yourself a year older and not a penny richer.
Oh, but Uncle, you can't mean
If
that.
I could work my will, nephew, every idiot who goes about with Merry Christmas on his lips, boiled in his own pudding, buried with a stake of holly through his heart.
Uncle! Oh!
Nephew, keep Christmas in your way, and let me keep it in mine.
Keep it? But you don't keep it.
Let me leave it alone, then. Much good it may do you, much good it has ever done you.
I believe Christmas has done me good, will do me good, and I say, God bless it.
And I say humbug.
Here.
No more of that out of you, or you'll lose your situation. You seem to be quite a powerful speaker, nephew. I wonder you don't go into Parliament.
Don't be angry. Have dinner with us tomorrow.
I never give dinners or take them with anyone.
You may be lonely.
What?
You may be lonely.
If you have nothing else, good afternoon.
At least let us depart as friends.
Good afternoon.
I am sorry with all my heart to find you so resolute. I have made the triad in homage to Christmas, and I will keep my Christmas humor to the last. So, Merry Christmas, Uncle!
Good afternoon.
And a Happy New Year!
Out.
Merry Christmas, Cratchit! Happy New Year, sir.
As his nephew departed, he unwittingly let two ladies in.
Scrooge and Marley, I believe.
Have the pleasure of addressing Mr. Scrooge or Mr. Marley.
Mr. Marley died 7 years ago this very night.
Oh, how very distressing to hear.
At this festive season, Mr. Scrooge, we should make some provision for the poor.
Many thousands are in want of common necessities.
Are there no prisons?
Plenty of prisons.
And the workhouses are still in operation?
They are.
I was afraid from what you said that something might have occurred to stop these useful institutions.
What should we put you down for?
Nothing.
You wish to remain anonymous.
I wish to be left alone.
I beg your pardon.
You asked what I wished, and that's my answer. I don't make merry myself at Christmas. I cannot afford to make others merry. I help support the institutions I have mentioned. Those who are badly off must go there.
But, sir, many can't go there, and others would rather die.
Well, if they would rather die, let them do it.
Oh.
Decrease the surplus population. Good afternoon, ladies. Good afternoon.
Good day, sir.
Oh, indeed.
Charity, charity, charity. Bah humbug.
God rest ye merry gentlemen, let nothing you dismay. Remember Christ our Saviour.
Boys, stop that noise. I'll have you all arrested. Cratchit, Cratchit. Time to close.
Yes, Mr. Scrooge.
I suppose tomorrow you'll want all day off?
If it's convenient, sir.
It's not convenient, and it's hardly fair.
It only comes once a year, sir.
A poor excuse for picking a man's pocket every 25th of December. A day's wages for no work. I mean...
But, sir, it's Christmas.
Christmas. Bah! Be here all the earlier the next day.
Yes, sir. I will, sir.
Bah, 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 humbug. It's getting colder. Snowing harder. Better get my supper and turn in. Christmas, Christmas, Christmas. Bah, 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 humbug.
Scrooge lived in chambers, which had once belonged to his deceased partner. They were a gloomy suite of rooms nobody lived in but Scrooge, the other rooms being let out as offices. As he approached his courtyard, it was so dark that even Scrooge, who knew its every stone, was fain to grope with his hands.
Odd. For a moment, the door knocker seemed to resemble old Marley's face. No, 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 no. Pooh, 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 pooh. Aha! Everything is as it should be. My digestion must have tricked me somehow. Must be out of order. Well, 7 years ago, this very night, Jacob Marley died in this very, very room. Marley was a good partner, careful and saving. He didn't throw his money away to the poor. Bah! Yeah. A ghost? What, sir, do you want of me? And who are you?
In life, I was your partner, Jacob Marley.
Can you sit down?
You don't believe in me?
No, I don't.
Why do you doubt your senses?
Because a little thing can affect them. A bit of undigested beef, a crumb of cheese, or underdone potato. I think there's more of gravy than of grave about you. Why do you have mercy? Why do you trouble me?
Man of the worldly mind, do you believe in me now?
I must. But why do spirits walk the earth, and why do they come to me?
It is required of everyone that the spirit within them should walk abroad among their fellow men and travel far and wide. And if that spirit goes not forth in life, it is condemned to do so after death. It is doomed to wander the world with me and witness what it cannot share. Oh, but might have shared on earth and turned to happiness.
Why are you chained, Jacob?
I wear the chain I forged in life, link by link. yard by yard. Greed, selfishness, hate. They're all here and dreadfully heavy.
I have never seen a chain like this before.
Would you know the weight and length of the strong coil you bear yourself? It was as full, as heavy, and as long as this 7 Christmases ago. You have labored on it since. It is a ponderous chain.
But speak comfort to me, Jacob, please. Speak.
I have none to give. I am here to warn you. You have yet a chance to escape my fate.
But you were a good businessman, Jacob.
Business? Mankind was my business. Charity, love, mercy, forgiveness should have been my business, and it should be yours. Hear me, Ebenezer Scrooge, my time is almost gone.
I will, but don't be hard on me, Jacob. You were a good friend.
Tonight, you will be haunted by 3 spirits.
Oh, I'd rather not.
Without their visits, you cannot hope to shun the path I tread. Expect their first at the stroke of 1.
Couldn't I take them all at the same time and be done with it?
Expect the second on the next night at the stroke of 2. And the last upon the next night at the final stroke of 3. Remember what has passed between us and look to see me no more.
Oh, Jacob, Oh. Are you the spirit whose coming was foretold to me?
I am.
You seem familiar. Why?
I am the spirit of Christmas past.
Long past?
Your past.
Oh, what brings you, spirit?
Your welfare, Ebenezer Scrooge. Take heed while I show you a vision of what once was.
Can I bear to see what you will show?
You need but touch my hand.
As the words were spoken, they passed through the wall and stood upon an open country road with fields on either hand. The city had entirely vanished. Not a vestige of it was to be seen. The darkness and the mist had vanished with it, for it was a clear, cold winter's day with snow upon the ground.
Oh, heavens, I was bred in this place. I was a boy here.
Your lip is trembling. And what is that upon your cheek?
It's but a pimple. Lead on, spirit, lead on.
You recollect the way?
Oh, remember it. I could walk in blindfold.
Oh, strange to have forgotten it for so many years. Let us go on.
They walked along the road, Scrooge recognizing every post and gate and tree, until a little market town appeared. Some shaggy ponies now were seen trotting towards them with boys upon their backs. Scrooge knew and named them every one.
Kissy and Osbort. Hello, boys. Hello, hello, hello.
These are but shadows of the things that have been. They have no consciousness of us, but you seem happy to see them.
They're so merry. It's Christmas.
And what right have they to be merry? They're poor enough. Perhaps you know this place as well.
It's old Limer's school, as bleak and bare as I remember.
And do you remember this boy?
Well, it's me, lonely and unwanted, and all the other children have gone home for Christmas.
Another pimple.
Poor boy, I wish, but it's too late now.
What is the matter?
Oh, nothing. There was a boy at my shop singing a Christmas carol at my door last night, and I should have liked to have given him something, that's all.
And her?
Oh, it's Fan. Little Fan. Oh.
Dear brother, I've come to take you home. Home, little Fan? Yes, for good and always. Always? Yes. Father is ever so much kinder now, and he says you can come home. And he sent me in a carriage to come get you. Oh, joy! And you are never again to come here. But first, we are to be together all the Christmas long and have the merriest time in all the world.
Oh, you're quite a woman, little Fan. I'm so happy to be going home.
Oh.
She was quite a woman, your sister.
Quite a woman.
Delicate in health, but with a generous heart.
Oh, who should know that better than I?
She died and left one child.
My nephew, Fred. Fred, please stop now. Take me home. Take me home.
There's more to see. Know you this place?
Know it? I was apprenticed there. Bless their hearts. It's why it's old Mr. Fezziwig and his missus. And, oh dear, the Fezziwig's alive again.
Yo-ho there! Ebenezer! Dick!
Dick Wilkins, to be sure. There he is. He was very much attached to me.
Yo-ho, my boys! No more work tonight. Christmas Eve, Dick! Christmas, Ebenezer! Now, clear away, my lads, and make lots of room!
A small matter to make these silly folks so full of gratitude.
It isn't that. Small?
Do not. He spent but a few pounds of your mortal money. Is that so much that he deserves this praise?
Oh, it isn't that. The happiness he gives is quite as great as if it cost a fortune.
What's the matter?
Nothing. No, nothing in particular. No.
Something, I think.
Oh, I should just like to say a word or two to my clerk just now.
My time grows short.
Ebenezer, we must talk.
Later, my dear, the exchange is opening.
No, now.
Very well. What is it?
You have someone else in your life.
Don't be absurd. I idolize you.
No. You have another idol, a golden one, and it has displaced me in your heart.
What are you saying?
Our contract is an old one. It was made when we were both poor and content to be so, until in good season we could improve our worldly fortune and efficient industry. You are changed. When it was made, you were another man.
I was a boy.
Your own feeling tells you that you are not what you are. I am. That which promised happiness when we were one in heart is fraught with misery now that we are two. How often and how keenly I have thought of this, I will not say. It is enough that I have thought of it and can release you.
Have I ever sought release?
In so many words, no, never.
Then what then?
In a changed nature, in an altered spirit, in everything that made my love of any worth or value in your sight. If this had never been between us, tell me, would you seek me out and try to win me now? Ah, no.
You think not?
I would gladly think otherwise if I could. I release you, Ebenezer, with a full heart, for the love of him you once were. May you be happy in the life you have chosen.
Spirit, show me no more. Why do you delight to torture me?
One shadow more.
Oh, no. Now, spare me. I cannot witness any more pain.
Very well. I will just tell you, she married another and had 5 wonderful children.
Remove me from this place.
I told you! These are shadows of what has been. They are what they are. Do not blame me.
I am broken. Take me back. Haunt me. No more. No more. I'm back. Oh dear, it's time for the next spirit. But I'm ready for baby or rhino or bath or anything. Bring it, spirits, bring it. But not nothing. Wait. A light from under the door.
You're getting warmer.
Yeah. Oh dear.
Come in and know me better, man.
Who are you?
I am the spirit of Christmas present. Look upon me. Have you never seen my like before?
No, never.
Oh, really? You have never walked forth with any of my elder brothers?
Not that I recall. Have you many brothers?
More than 1,800.
A tremendous family to provide for. Do others know of you?
Well, there are some upon this earth of yours who lay claim to know us and who do their deeds of passion, pride, ill will, hatred, envy, bigotry, and selfishness in our names, and who are as strange to us as all of our kith and kin as if they had never lived. Remember that, and charge their doings on themselves, not us.
I will remember. What have you to show me, spirit?
The home of Bob Cratchit.
My clerk?
His is a family that knows the true meaning of Christmas.
Take me where you will, spirit. If you have aught to teach me, then let me profit by it.
Touch my robe and learn.
I could smell Goose a mile away, and there were dozens of geese in his oven.
Oh, well, Edda, could you sniff out ours?
I can tell by the sage and onion stuffing. The baker says it's nearly done.
Oh, where was your father with Tiny Tim? And Martha wasn't this late last Christmas Day.
Here I am, Mother. Martha, we're having goose for dinner.
How late you are.
We got late.
Oh, never mind. You're here now. Sit. Mother, your father's coming. Hide.
Oh, hello, Dolly. Merry Christmas, Mother. Oh, where's Martha?
Oh, not coming.
Not coming. Not coming on Christmas.
She can't be coming
The devil, you say?
because she's already here. Here I am, Father.
Oh, how glad that makes me.
Merry Christmas, Father.
Oh, it would have been a very poor Christmas indeed without our Martha.
Father, we must go to the baker's to purchase our goose.
I have already paid the baker, and you may go with Dolly to fetch the goose.
I was hoping so.
Hooray! Fetch the goose! Fetch the goose!
A goose! Fetch the goose! Fetch the goose! Hooray!
Oh, how the children do enjoy Christmas.
Oh, as do we. How did Tiny Tim behave in church today?
Oh, as good as gold, Mother, as good as gold. Coming home, he told me that he hoped the people in church saw him because he's a cripple, and that it may give them some pleasure on Christmas Day to remember who it was that healed the cripple and made blind men see.
Oh, Bob, I wish there was something we could do for him. If only there were more money, we could provide him the proper medication and food and send him to the country for better air.
I know, Mary, if only.
Why won't Scrooge pay you fairly?
Oh, my dear, on Christmas Day.
Oh, you know it's true, Bob Cratchit. You're just too kind to say so.
The goose is here.
Oh.
The goose is here.
Oh.
Come, children, gather round.
Hooray for the baker.
Ah.
Ooh. Was there ever such a goose? All sit. Dinner is served. Father, you may now carve the goose. Carve the goose. Carve the goose. Carve the goose.
Okay. But first, I would like to propose a toast to the founder of the feast, Mr. Scrooge.
Founder indeed. Oh, I wish I had him here. I'd give him a piece of my mind to feast on.
My dear, the children, it is Christmas Day.
It should be Christmas Day, I'm sure. For the one that drinks to the health of such an odious, stingy, odd, unfeeling man as Mr. Scrooge.
Mary.
You know it's true, Robert. Nobody knows it better than you.
Christmas, my dear, Christmas.
I'll drink to his health. For your sake in the day, but not for his. Long life to him. And a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. I'm sure he'll be very merry and very happy, I've no doubt.
A Merry Christmas to the old man, and a Happy New Year as well. Merry Christmas to us all.
God bless us, everyone.
Tell me, Spirit, will Tiny Tim live?
I see a vacant seat in the poor chimney corner, and a crutch without an owner carefully preserved. And if these shadows remain unaltered by the future, the child will die.
No, kind Spirit. Say he will be spared.
If these shadows remain unaltered by the future, none other of my race will find him here alive. And then what then? If he be like to die, he had better do it and decrease the surplus population.
You use my own words against me. Please tell me he will be spared.
That depends on you, Ebenezer.
Can you show me and show him some joy and happiness?
Touch my robe.
What a festive evening!
That's fun, isn't it?
I love the party.
Yes, the tree is
I think
lovely,
I saw
must
some
say.
mistletoe over the door.
Oh, yes.
A hilarity.
Yes. Do you know this place?
No, wait. Oh, that's my nephew.
Uh-huh.
His house.
Yes. Well, had you accepted any of his past annual offers, you would know.
All right, everyone. A new game.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Absolutely. How is it played?
It's as easy as yes or no. The person who goes first, that will be me, but we will all take a turn, thinks of someone or something, and the rest must guess, narrowing the field by asking questions that can only be answered yes or no.
Okay.
Do we take turns?
Yes. Next question.
Question.
My go. Are you animal?
Yes.
Farm animal?
Are you in a menagerie?
Oh, no.
Are you wild and free?
Yes and no.
Okay.
Are you slaughtered?
Oh, no.
Are you disagreeable?
Oh, yes.
Oh, does it growl?
Oh, yes.
It's a bear. I know it's a bear.
Do you talk?
Not often, but yes.
Drat.
Do we find you on the streets of London?
Oh, yes.
Found it out. I know what it is, Fred. I know what it is.
Out with it.
Your Uncle Scrooge.
Well played, yes. My dear Uncle Scrooge. He has given us plenty of merriment over the years, I am sure, and it would be ungrateful not to drink to his health. Here I have at hand a glass of mulled wine, and I say, Uncle Scrooge.
Uncle Scrooge.
Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to the old man, wherever he is. He may not take it from me, but he may have it nevertheless. Uncle Scrooge.
Well, Uncle Scrooge, you really must have that pimple looked at.
What now, Spirit?
Well, that all depends on you, Ebenezar. If you will take my Christmas gift exchange.
Exchange?
Yes, and trade in your hard heart for one with feelings.
I have been wrong and selfish and greedy and even cruel.
Oh, yes. And my time here is done.
No, Spirit, don't leave. Don't, not until I know Tiny Tim will live. Are you the spirit of Christmas yet to come? Ghost of the future, I fear you more than any other. But as I know your purpose is to do me good, I'm prepared to bear your company. Will you not speak? Lead on then, spirit, and show me what my future holds.
Well, old Scratch really got his way at last, eh?
So I'm told. What did he die of?
I don't know, only that he's dead.
I thought he would never die.
Likely to be a very cheap funeral.
What has he done with all his money?
don't know.
I know he hasn't left it to me. That's all I know.
Perhaps we should put together a group of volunteers and go.
Well, if there's lunch, I'll accompany you.
Come to think of it, I may have been his best friend.
Oh, how so?
We passed each other on the street once, and I said, "Good day, sir." And he responded, "Ha, ha, if you say so."
Then you were his best friend.
Why here, spirit? There's nothing here but the worst of the worst. Thieves, charlatans, even grave robbers.
What's in the bundle?
Curtains and spoons. You'll not need 'em now.
I always gives too much to the ladies. A weakness of mine. And you, what's in the bag?
Blankets.
His blankets? With him lying there?
You're a good one, you are. He's not likely to catch cold where he's headed.
I only hope he didn't die of anything catching.
What odds then? What odds then? It can't be any worse than that one. That's true indeed. Yes. True indeed.
No man more so.
Why then, don't stand staring as if you was afraid, woman. Who's the wiser?
We're not going to pick holes in each other's coats, I suppose. No, indeed. No, indeed.
We should hope not.
Who's the worse for a loss of a few things like these?
No, dead man, I suppose.
No, indeed. If he wanted to keep him after he was dead, a wicked old screw. Why, wasn't he natural in his lifetime?
If he had been, he'd had someone with him when he was struck with death.
Instead of lying gasping out his last there, alone by himself. It's the truest word that ever was spoke.
It's a judgment on him.
And I wish it had been a little heavier judgment, and it should have been. Open the bundle, old Joe, and let me know the value of it. We all know pretty well that we were helping ourselves before we met here. I believe it's no sin. Open the bundle, old Joe.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. That's your account. And I wouldn't give another sixpence if I was to be boiled for not doing it. Who's next?
Oh, I got a shirt and cufflinks. I could have had lots of things, but he was a selfish one, he was.
He was that.
You can look through that shirt till your eyes ache. You won't find a hole in it or a threadbare place.
Best he ever had, and a fine one, too.
And they'd have wasted it if it hadn't been for me.
What do you call wasting of it?
Putting it on him to be buried in, to be sure.
Well, if calico ain't good enough for such a purpose, it ain't good enough for anything.
It's quite a commitment to the body. He can't look ugly at any Thought he could take it with him, Gigi.
Spirit, do I know this person? They were laughing at his death. Show me some comfort in this death.
And then took a child and set him in the midst of them. The color hurts my eyes.
Oh dear, that dark color. Oh, poor Tiny Tim, poor Tiny Tim, poor Tiny Tim.
My eyes grow weak by candlelight, and I wouldn't show weak eyes to your father when he gets home from the world. It must be near his time.
Pastor Elder, but I think he's walked a little slower than he used to. After last evening's mother. I have known him to offer Tiny Tim upon his shoulder. Very fast indeed.
And so have I. Often. But he was light to carry. And his father loved him so that it was no trouble.
No trouble.
No trouble at all.
Spirit, I see it. But this fateful thing must not be. Am I this man that no one loves? Was I the man lying dead? Oh, Spirit, hear me, please. I'm not the man I was. I will honor Christmas in my heart, and I will keep it all the year. Please tell me that I will not die before I know some tenderness. Oh, no. Oh. It's morning. My curtains are still up, and I'm alive. I'm as light as a feather. I'm as happy as an angel. I'm as merry as a schoolboy. I'm as happy, giddy as a drunken man. A Merry Christmas to everybody out there, and a Happy New Year to all the world. Hello there. Whoop, whoop, hello. I'm a changed man, and I know it. So much to do. I wonder what day it is. Oh, you there, boy.
Hey.
Yes, you fine fellow. What day is it?
Day? Why is Christmas Day?
Aha! I haven't missed it. The spirits have done it all in one night. No, boy, come back. Do you know the poultry shop?
I should hope I do.
Wonderful. Do you know if they've sold their prize turkey?
The one as big as me.
Yes, splendid, boy. That's the one. Yes.
It's hanging there now.
Oh, splendid. Remarkable, boy. Go and buy it.
Walker.
No. Wait, I'm in earnest. Here's the money. Now, go and buy it and tell them to bring it here that I may tell them where to take it. Come back with the man and I'll give you a shilling. Come back with him in less than 5 minutes and I'll give you a half a crown.
Righto!
Oh, I'll send it to Cratchit's. Oh, dear. You shan't know who sent it. It's twice the size of Tiny Tim. Dear ladies. No. Don't go. How do you do? I hope you succeeded yesterday.
Mr. Scrooge.
That is my name. I fear it may not be pleasant to you, and I humbly beg your pardon.
Scrooge and Molly?
The same. And will you both have the goodness to...
Oh, Lord bless me.
Are you serious?
And not a farthing less. Great many back payments are included in it, I assure you.
My dear sir.
I don't know what to say to such generosity.
Oh, don't say anything. Just come and see me. Will you come to me?
Oh, yes.
We will.
Oh, good.
Oh, whatever got into him?
Must have been the Christmas spirit.
Christmas spirit? That would be 3 Christmas spirits. 4 if you count dear Molly. Just who I was looking for. Cratchit!
Please, not now, Mr. Scrooge. We're off to church.
When you should be in the office.
But it's Christmas, sir.
I am not going to stand for this sort of thing any longer. And therefore, I relieve you of your position, sir.
Oh, Mr. Scrooge.
And I promote you to full partner.
Partner?
That's right, Bob. From henceforth, we shall be known as Scrooge and Cratchit.
Oh, do I have your word on that, Mr. Scrooge?
You do, and with all my heart. A very Merry Christmas.
Scrooge was better than his word. He did it all and infinitely more. And to Tiny Tim, who did not die, he was a second father. He became as good a friend, as good a master, and as good a man as the good old city knew. And it was always said of him that he knew how to keep Christmas. May that be truly said of us, all of us. And as Tiny Tim observed,
God bless us, everyone.
Yes.
Of all the days in all the year that I'm familiar with, there's only one that's rarely fun.
December the 25th.
Correct.
Ask anyone, call Robinson or Brown or Jones or Smith. Their favorite day, and there you will say.
December the 25th.
Correct.
December the 25th. My dear, December the 25th. The dearest day in all the year. December the 25th. Correct.
Merry Christmas, one and all. I hope next year brings even more happiness and joy, and we look to see you back in 2021. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas.
God bless us, everyone.
Merry Christmas.
Yes, Merry Christmas.